This DVD has been developed just to teach you a little bit of Qi Gong and meditation. It's for beginners. It's very simple, it's guided, there's nothing that you need to do that's difficult or advanced. You can do it anywhere, anytime, in your home. And once you get used to using this DVD, I encourage you, after a while, stop using it and just start practicing what you learn on this DVD on your own. So here I am in my house, here in Bondi, in Australia. Urban meditation and Qi Gong. You don't need to be on a mountain eating rice to be practicing meditation. You don't need to have made all your money and have ample amount of time to enjoy yourself. You don't need to be healthy, you don't need to be tall or rich or anything. You just need to be yourself. Be as you are, be who you are, and you will find the perfect balance within yourself. So to start with, I'm going to ask you to stand up and do some Qi Gong with me. So, just stand up. So just stand up. Find a comfortable standing position. Have your knees bent and just find a way to stand. You're going to have to stand still. I don't want you moving. Perhaps standing about shoulder width or so apart. Drop your weight down so your knees are bent. And just get ready to do the Qi Gong. It's most important to drop your weight down into the feet. Let your belly relax, let your hips relax, let your shoulders drop. So to start with, we're going to loosen up a little bit. Just starting to move side to side like this, dropping the shoulders, breathing out. We hold a lot of tension in our body unnecessarily. This pressure that builds up in our bodies causes a lot of problems for our health, circulation, all sorts of issues, stress. So breathe out, drop your weight down into the feet, bend your knees, let your shoulders loosen, let your jaw release. Make a little bit of sound as you breathe out. Just let your body soften, let your body loosen up. Okay? And then you become still. Then from here you join your hands together, drop your knees, drop your shoulders, release your jaw, and we'll start to drop our weight down into the ground. We need to be connected to the earth to begin with. This is the yin, the earth energy. As you breathe out, drop your weight down, releasing through the buttocks, releasing through the belly. Dropping all your weight into your legs, down into your feet. Every time you breathe out, just drop your weight down into the feet. Your eyes can be opened or closed. Just working on dropping your weight down. It's also important to keep a gentle smile. As the wise sage accomplishes everything without doing anything, there is nothing to do. Accomplishes everything by doing nothing. So with Qi Gong, there is nothing to do. You just drop your weight down. Let the belly relax, let the hips relax, let the shoulders drop, the jaw release. And you're just standing, letting your weight carry down into your feet, into the earth. Just spend a few moments grounding. You'll notice tension in the body every time you breathe out. Let that tension go. It's good, just softening. Don't try. Don't try. Noticing sounds in the world around you. This is urban Qi Gong, so wherever you are, whatever sounds you hear, sounds of nature, sounds of people going about their daily activities, sound of traffic, whatever you can hear, just relax into those sounds. Keep dropping your weight down. Gentle smile. And remember, you can smile from your mouth, but more importantly, you can smile from your eyes. That's why sometimes when you look at a photograph of a politician smiling, you might not feel too easy, too trusting, because the smile is truly conveyed in the eyes. So find that smile in the eyes. Drop your weight down into the feet. Your eyes can be open or closed, doesn't matter, just grounding. Putting the Qi in the down, my Qi Gong master would say. Too much energy in the top half of the body, too much thinking, too much stress, too much getting worked up, causes high blood pressure, causes a lot of illness. My Qi Gong master said that most illnesses are caused by having too much Qi in the top half of the body. So what you're doing right now, you're dropping your weight down into the feet, and you're letting all that fire, all that heat, all that hot energy get down into the legs. This allows all the essence in the form of fluid to turn into steam and to rise. And this is the fountain of youth. Getting younger, as they say in Qi Gong. So now that you're grounded, you need to connect to the yang energy. The earth is the yin, so as you breathe in now, feel that you're gently being pulled up by a thread at the crown of the head, as if you're being pulled up by the crown of the head and your spine starts to lengthen, but your hips stay down and your legs stay bent. You'll feel your chest open, your shoulders go back. This is using the inward breath. So as you breathe in, your spine is lengthening. As you breathe out, you're still dropping from the belly, from the hips, the buttocks, down into the feet. Keep the buttocks relaxed. If your buttocks is not relaxed, there is a saying, tight ass. So relax your tight ass. Keep dropping your weight down into the feet. There is no room for tight asses in Qi Gong. We want to have a generous flow of Qi throughout the body. The more relaxed your body is, the more Qi can flow. Probably something worse than a tight ass is a tight mind. So let your mind soften. Let the mind open. Imagine the crown of your head is almost like a flower that's opening to the sun. Let your face, all the muscles in your face, soften and open. Let your heart open. In Eastern philosophies like yoga, Hinduism, Vedic studies, they talk about each energy center in your body like a lotus flower. And when you're healthy and balanced, these centers are open. So you feel you're lifting up. Good. When you breathe in, feel that you're naturally growing up. When you breathe out, you're growing down. The first lesson of Qi Gong is do Qi Gong like the tree. You are now like the tree. You are grounded, your spine is straight, you're growing up toward the sun, and yet you're growing down into the earth for nourishment. From here now you start to very slowly, as you breathe in, let your arms come off your body, just a little like this. Do it slowly, and as your arms come up, drop your weight down a little bit more for balance and grounding. Like your arms are floating up, and naturally they'll want to open. Like you're holding a ball in your arms against your body, and you can let your arms rest on the ball and drop your weight down. Like you're carrying something, and you're carrying that weight in your legs. Keep breathing out and let that outward breath soothe. This is your starting posture. From here, because you have this ball in the arms, it's a ball of Qi. Bring your hands up over it in front of your body. So we can begin. Breathing in, away, the first movement. Breathing out, around. Back to your starting point. Like a curved plate. Round. Convex, curved, so that you're breathing in up over it a little bit, not too much, breathing out around the side. See if you can find this movement. Smile and flow. Move at the same rate at which you breathe. After a while, you'll feel your arms are just floating through the movement. Qi Gong is one of the best things you can do for your body and for your mind. This is a form of Qi Gong that is Buddhist, that was handed down through my Qi Gong master's family for 7 generations. It stayed within their family for 7 generations without being taught outside. Now it is available. So practice every day this first movement, breathing in away, breathing out around, and let the movement soothe you. Let it soothe your nervous system. So my dentist tells me slow movements like this help to stimulate various parts of the brain. Cerebellum, medulla oblongata, parts of the brain I know nothing about, but anyway, it's meant to be good for you. So just do it. Moving slowly in itself is therapeutic, but beyond that, feeling the Qi is more important. So now moving into the second movement, bring your hands slowly together. Mirror me. Slowly the hands coming together, slowly, until they touch. As they touch, drop your weight down. Let your belly drop. Let your hips drop. Let your shoulders drop. Now, very slowly let your hands start to open, just like mine. Very slowly. Until your hands are about a hand span apart. And pause there. Keep your shoulders dropped. And just see if you can feel it in your hands, the Qi. Just notice if you can feel something in your hands, like this. Might feel like putting the same ends of 2 magnets towards each other. You can move this way, or you can bounce against it. This is Qi, bioenergy. As you breathe in, stretch it a little. When you breathe out, keep your hands still, but compress the energy in your hands. Breathe in, stretch it a little. Breathe out, compress, and drop your weight at the same time. This is Qi. If you're not feeling the Qi, you are not practicing Qi Gong. You may as well play golf or tennis. The message behind the movement is to feel the unseen and the unheard. The secret message, the secret communication is abundant in nature. Once you tune into it in Qi Gong, you will start to see it in everything and everywhere. The life force behind all things. As you breathe in, stretch a little, let the Qi grow. When you breathe out, compress. This will give you more energy, it will help you with stress, it will help you with your health. Just flow, don't try. Remember, the wise sage accomplishes everything by doing nothing. There is nothing to do. Just flow. Gentle inward smile. Not trying. And whatever sensations arise, do not react. Don't move your feet. Keep your body still. Find the discipline of accepting things as they are. Good. From here, bring your palms together. The next movement, side to side. I'm mirroring you. So you're breathing into your left, and you're breathing out to your right. Breathing into your left, breathing out to your right. Drop your weight down. Like a fish's tail, side to side, but not just any fish. A big fat carp swimming around in a small pond. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, just cruising along. There's nothing to achieve. The more that you relax, the more that you let go. you'll realize everything is everything. It is as it is. Good. Just keep softening and relaxing. Keep dropping your weight. Stay present. Relaxing, staying present. And as you come to center, the last movement, like a prayer, breathing in up, breathing out down. When you breathe out down, you can let your palms open a little and drop your weight into the feet. When you breathe in up, feel again you're being pulled up by a thread at the crown of the head. When you breathe out down, drop your weight into the feet, up and down. Keep letting the face open. All the muscles in the face that get tired and contracted through stress, through trying, through resistance to what is. Sound of the car, sound of the bird. Whatever you hear, flowing and accepting, smiling to all sounds. Symphony of life. We don't need special environment, we don't need special circumstances. We don't need anything to practice Qi Gong. We don't need to be rich, we don't need to be poor, we don't need to be healthy or sick. Doesn't matter, tall or short. Underweight, overweight, in between, whatever you are, Qi Gong is for you. So finish in a prayer position like this, touch your tongue to the roof of the mouth, just behind the teeth. Close your eyes, or if you feel unbalanced, just look at a point on the floor. Drop your weight down into the feet. If you ever feel dizzy or nauseous when you're practicing the Qi Gong, just sit down, take it slow. Just do the first movement or the first two movements and build up until you're doing these 4 movements. The dizziness and the nausea is the result of low blood pressure. Use the outward breath, keep dropping your weight down into the feet, and you may notice that now your feet become hot. Notice your hands are warm. Notice your body's temperature may be increased. You may notice the mind is quiet. This is Qi Gong. Now place your hands, right hand, left hand, just below the belly. So my thumb is on my belly button and my hands are on Tan Tien. This is your center of gravity and your energetic center. Feel the warmth in your hands going in here. It's good. It's like putting the money in the safe and locking it away. All that good energy you cultivated, draw it into the Tan Tien. Feel that warmth going in. It's good. Now placing the hands on the kidneys. This is the lower back, just the lower part of your rib cage. You'll feel your rib cage, the bottom of your rib cage on your hands. Because of the adrenal lifestyle that we lead, our kidneys become depleted. My Qi Gong master said that it's mainly through 2 things. 1, an adrenal lifestyle. Therefore, the adrenal glands sitting on top of the kidneys, depleting the kidneys, that make people tired and fatigued and leads to illness. The other reason, he said, is incorrect sexual practices. I don't know anything about the second, but the first, just practice Qi Gong. Keep breathing out, dropping your weight down, put that warmth into your kidneys. If you suffer from fatigue or you're tired, imagine your hands are very hot and your kidneys heat up and become red. Stay with this for some time if you suffer from fatigue. Then from here, bring the hands down, clenching the fists, breathe in, pull the fists up, and relax. Again, relax. Now, these next 3, tensing through the abdomen, the buttocks and the anus. It's the only time you get to be a tight ass, just temporary. Breathe in. Locking, release. Again. Release. One more. Release. Good. Now wash. Other hands together. Start with the head and the face. For the ladies, this is a natural cosmetic, slows down aging, and for the metrosexuals, it's also a natural cosmetic. Just brushing down through the body, brushing all the way down through your body, down through your legs, all the way down to the feet. Good. So that is Qi Gong, and now we'll do some sitting. So please, sit down. Now that you're sitting down, just get into a comfortable position that you can maintain for an extended period of time. Whether you're sitting on a chair or on a floor, but don't lie down. You want the back to be straight. If you're sitting on a chair, come to the front edge of the chair so your back is unsupported. You may need to put a cushion under your hips, under the buttocks, to bring you up high enough on the chair so that it is comfortable to sit unsupported. So sitting unsupported, drop your weight down into the chair, or if you're sitting like me, cross-legged on the floor, sitting so that you're up on your sitting bones, your back is straight. Put your hands together like this, cross your legs in any way that feels comfortable. Close your eyes, let your jaw release, let your belly drop. And just focus on your body, how your body feels. Notice any warmth in your body. And again, remember that inward smile. Don't try, there is nothing to do. Just notice how you feel having done the Qi Gong. Breathe out, take it slow. Dropping your weight down into the hips, into the chair or into the floor, whatever you're sitting on. Just be with your body. Breathe. Every time you breathe out, drop your weight down into the hips. If you keep that hint of a smile and you keep dropping your weight down, relaxing, naturally the Qi will flow. Your body has its own intelligence. There's nothing that you need to do. It will heal itself. All you need to do is get out of the way. All you need to do is get out of the way. So whatever sounds you hear, sounds of traffic, sounds of people, sounds of nature, wherever you live, wherever you are, harmonize with the sounds. Tune in. Notice the sounds. Drop any resistance. Resistance to what is, for one, is futile, and two, it wastes a lot of energy. It causes contraction, it causes tension, it causes problems in the body. So just relax and soften. Breathe out, drop your weight down. Just be with your body. You may feel the energy in your body in various ways. Warmth, heat, vibration, tingling, pulsation. Whatever you feel. Vibration. Whatever you feel, relax into that. Relax into that. Let your breath start to lengthen. You don't have to breathe more air, but slow down the rate at which you breathe. So you're not increasing the volume of your breath, you're just slowing down. And don't do it too much, just tiny bit. Just everything is done in moderation, it's done gently. So whatever rate you're breathing at, just reduce it a tiny bit. Become mindful of your breath. Your breathing is very important. Qi Gong can be translated as breath exercise or energy work. Breath exercise. You're learning to move and breathe when you're doing the standing Qi Gong. And when you're sitting in meditation practicing Qi Gong, you're being aware of your body, aware of your breath, and you're relaxing into what is. It's important to be connected to your body. We're too much in our heads. I hear through various studies, they think that we generate around 50,000 thoughts a day. In Buddhist practice, we say that most thought is repetitive, unnecessary, and in many cases, mostly negative. Worry, anxiety, anticipation, and fear. So just as you have a quit smoking campaign, we need a quit thinking campaign. Give up thinking and start to experience what is. Can you hear the sounds in the world around you? Can you hear the sound of my voice? Can you be still in your body and not move? Whatever sensations arise, let go of resistance and reaction, trade it in for acceptance and contentment. Breathe out, soften. Breathe out, relax. Don't try and don't move. Be still. Be still. I'm telling my cameraman to be still. Be still. Be with the body as it is. Feel the sensations in your toes and your feet. Don't think about your feet. Actually feel your way down through your body to your feet, your ankles, your calf muscles, your lower legs, and your thighs. Breathe out. Let your legs be easy. Let them be relaxed, soft. Relax through your hips. Your eyes can be open or closed as you choose, but be with your body. Soften through the lower back, through the belly. Let your shoulders drop. Don't try. There is nothing to do. We don't do relaxation. We simply let go and relax. Let your shoulders soften, your upper back, your chest soften. Let your breathing become soft, comfortable and soothing. If your breath is not soft, comfortable and soothing, then just work on the edge of the tension you feel in your lungs. And see if you can start to relax into how the tension feels. If you relax into how the tight feeling in the lungs feels and accept that, you will find very quickly that your lungs will start to relax. If you resist tension in your body, tension will increase. If you accept tension, the tension will release. This is a simple practice of sitting. Smile to all sounds, all sensations, and now most importantly, the ocean within. Within us all is a vast body of water. Just as in the metaphor in the book by Hermann Hesse, Siddhartha and the ferryman sit watching the river every day, gathering wisdom and understanding. The river speaks to them. The river and the water is a metaphor for your own inner ocean of emotion and feeling. Water represents emotion and feeling. Draw your attention inwardly and become aware of how you feel. Be soft with yourself. See if you can find that gentle edge of a smile, and just with a gentle attention, a warm, gentle attention, just as Jack Cornfield talks about in the book A Path with Heart, particularly reading chapters 4 and 8, giving an inner attention that is kind and warm. Be with how you feel inwardly. Be with how you feel inwardly and accept. An accumulation of so many past experiences that you have in all your previous days, from the day you were born until this day now. Experiences that impact you, that leave a residue of feeling, memory, some loss, some joy, sadness, grief, hope, happiness. Whatever it is, it all gathers like all the many rivers in the world flowing into the one vast ocean. This ocean is a natural consequence of living. You don't need to do anything with the ocean. But if you sit near the ocean's edge and just watch the ocean, just as someone would sit on a park bench looking out over the ocean at Bondi, perhaps. Some days the ocean is stirred up and rough, other days very calm. Some days a beautiful iridescent blue, some days very dark and grey. Within ourselves we have a vast ocean that operates in much the same way. We can see our nature reflected in the earth's nature. For ultimately, we are one with all things. Our nature is the same as the nature of all things. See if you can just be with yourself for the last few moments of this meditation. Just resting down with yourself. And if you can watch this ocean, watch your feelings, be with yourself with a gentle warmth and acceptance, letting it be as it is. And know that it is a oneness. That just as every wave, every individual wave on the ocean may seem separate and distinct, it lives for a time until it dissolves. If you follow any wave down to its depth, all you will find is the ocean, the one ocean, the one body of water. We are the same. All our different experiences, all our different feelings lead back to a oneness. And every single human being at our depth, any human being you follow down to their depth, you will just find a oneness of being. And this oneness is the essence of all things. We are all one. Everything ultimately is one. Let yourself remember your true nature, your true essence. You are not alone. Drop the struggle and trust. You are supported. Let the floor or the chair support you. You are supported. Do not worry, do not fear. All the resources and all the experiences that you need will come. Let go of whether they are pleasant or uncomfortable. Let them be as they are. Let that ocean be as it is. Just rest, smile, just be. these last few moments. You are well. You are loved. Everything is perfect. There's the poem by Venerable Gendon Rinpoche. Happiness cannot be found through great effort and willpower, but is already there in relaxation and letting go. Do not strain yourself, there is nothing to do. Do not believe in the reality of good and bad circumstances. Let the game happen on its own, rising up and falling back without changing anything, and all will vanish and reappear without end. It is only our searching for happiness that prevents us from seeing it. Do not go into the inextricable jungle looking for the elephant that is already quietly at home. There is nothing to do, nothing to want, and everything happens by itself. Doa. So open your eyes. Look around the room that you're in. Accept what you see. Accept your life as it is. Your life is co-created between your conscious and your unconscious, between the manifest and the unmanifest, between you and the divine. But it is a collaboration, and it is subject to change, and everything will change again and again. All you need to do is relax and flow. So, thank you. It's nice to see you again. I hope that you're well, and I'll see you again soon, hopefully. Please practice every day. Thank you. Bye for now.